Hello, my name is Emerson Lopez. I'm here to talk about why minorities will have a bigger impact in the technology field and business. The security of data is a growing concern for business, and as of now, there is too much outsourcing that compromises sensible data. Companies will need to start hiring more local help to keep data secure, and minorities will have to start filling those positions. One of the major driving forces behind minorities becoming more represented in the computer field is the ease of access to technology. In the past, computer technology was not accessible to the masses. Nowadays, computers are inexpensive and they allow more of a diverse group of individuals to become interested in the computer field. Diversity is important to any business. Diversity means that there will be a bigger pool of ideas that will be different and may help combat cybercrime. African Americans are currently representing about 2% of the Silicon Valley workforce, and Hispanics only represent about 3%. Altogether, is about 5%, and women are vastly underrepresented too. The vast majority of the workforce is represented by white and Asian males, or the jobs are either outsourced overseas to countries like India and China. In the future of business and the government will be governed by a cyber army. And the cyber army cannot be trusted to international parties due to the sensitivity of the data. The government and the private companies like Intel are coming up with programs that will help minorities and Americans to get better jobs in the technology sector. The government's coming up with programs like STEM that we have heard of inside campus Cerritos that technically allow students in the science, technology, and English and mathematic fields to have resources for them to become more successful in school. In my opinion, the way companies are functioning right now is not the best way because when they outsource jobs, it creates like a myth that if you study computer science or you study science, there is not enough jobs out there because they're all being sent overseas, and it discourages students to take part of being a computer science major or a science major. I've heard this rumor many times that when I graduate, I will not be able to find a job because all the software engineering jobs are being outsourced to India. I believe that companies should start looking for ways to hire more local help. Eventually, that's gonna help a lot because recently there has been a lot of hacks to companies that like Sony and even banks. We don't hear about it much, but even the government themselves have gotten hacked because there is not enough pool of a talent for them to combat cyber crime coming from other countries like Russia. Russia have actually mercenaries that will try to hack into our systems. And China, they have the cyber army as well that are always trying to hack into our systems. It was rumored that like around 2012, I think, that China had actually the capability of shutting down our electrical grid. Um, and that's why the government is stepping up the efforts to having computer major students, and they're trying to come up with programs, but they need to step it up a little more, and companies need to start bringing the jobs back into the U.S. I also believe that if there was like interactive online courses that are not boring for the students, a lot of the students would actually get interested in the courses and take them up by themselves and eventually become part of the cyber army. This was my presentation. Thank you very much.